Some bootlegs really go out of their way to try and change things up and alter the name. And then there's this Dragon Ball Z bootleg called Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, already the creativity on these bootlegs is astounding. There is at least a change with the Dragon Ball Z logo. It's slightly vertically stretched. I know, right? So the two figures in this pack are the Gohan and Trunks Cell Saga Irwin figures. They've done nothing to make this package really be about Gohan and Trunks, but you can see Kid Trunks and Goten behind Gohan and Trunks. Oh, there's a future Trunks, so this is actually the same Trunks that is this guy, though this is the Energy Blast toy from Irwin. And near the bottom we have a Kid Trunks, this time it being a Bandai figure. You know, I get more when the bootleggers are lazy when they just do a direct package ripoff, but this isn't an exact copy of the Irwin figures packaging even. But look at that card back! Yeah, another blank cardboard nothing one. The only info on this card at all is that these guys are a choking hazard, they're CE fresh, you can recycle them, no kids from 0 to 3, and made in China. These were most likely distributed around North America. The set I got came from Canada. For some reason on this card back, they really love the Energy Blast figures from Irwin. They've got the Krillin one, Frieza Form 3, Trunks, Frieza Form 3 again, Imperfect Cell, and Gohan. At the bottom here, it's mostly older Bandai figures, which seem to be vertically stretched a bit, including Kid Goku and Pan from GT. The only seemingly normal Irwin figure on the back here is the shorter hair future Trunks. They did a bad job even copying some of these figures' pictures. As you can see, Frieza Form 3 here is extremely blown out. It's kind of strange too how every picture on here is a figure except for this Goten and Trunks artwork. And they're both fighting for a couple misaligned looking 5-star balls. The green sky on here at least makes me think they're trying to go for a Namek vibe, but I guess they didn't really like the Namek stuff as it seems they have stink lines coming from the planet. There seems to be some kind of symbol hidden behind all the figures towards the middle of the card too. They couldn't even be bothered to put 2 different starred Dragon Balls in this bootleg set, so they both come with a weird 6-star ball. So, here's the Crapazoids Unleashed! Just marvel at their stupid surprised looks. Obviously, the biggest departure in this set is them giving Gohan a black Piccolo cape instead of white like it should be. I gotta say though, the black cape makes Gohan look a lot cooler than he really was. There also looks to be some minor retooling on the cape. It's not blowing in the wind quite as much on the bootleg as it is the official figure. You can see that the tip of the cape isn't blowing back quite as much, though I'm sure that's not really so much retooling as it is mold degradation. You can really notice the mold degradation going on Gohan's hands as his fingers don't have any detail anymore. There's also an ugly plastic seam going on down the middle of Gohan's arm. And you can even see the figure splitting apart a bit on the plastic seam going down Gohan's leg. And the legs bring us to one of the biggest pieces of actual retooling going on with these bootlegs. On the official Irwin figures, they are articulated at the legs and the knee joint. These bootlegs have removed all leg articulation. The Irwin figure's arms could also pivot in addition to moving up and down, while they're just on a simple peg joint on the bootleg. The real figure even had wrist articulation, which of course is not present on the bootleg. The feed on the real figures is where you find any company markings. So we've got the year even with 2001, licensed by Funny and Irwin in China. The feet on the bootlegs have nothing and are just really sloppy, which makes it annoying to stand them. It's like Gohan's got super big heels. You can also see they did that lazy stop painting the figure on the back thing, as the back of Gohan's belt is not painted blue. I am kind of amazed though that Gohan's cape is still made out of a flexible plastic. And now we've got Angry Trunks with his stupid surprised counterpart. What is even going on here? I can explain! No, you can't, Trunks. Get out of here. Well, I guess we can see that Bootleg Trunks is a screwhead. Things are just very screwy all over on the back of Bootleg Trunks, as he doesn't have a cape to cover it like Bootleg Gohan. And again, we've got the lazy couldn't paint the whole way around the figure thing going on, so Bootleg Trunks' armor is just blue on the back. The tips of Trunks' Saiyan boots should be yellow here too. The fact the tips of these Saiyan boots aren't painted correctly shocked Vegeta so much he died.
I'm not dead. I just took a shocked trip to the next dimension.
It's not just on the bootleg on this one though, as the official Trunks figure also just left his Saiyan boots completely white. There's extra articulation missing on Bootleg Trunks, as his long hair I guess has fused his head into the rest of his body. The Bootleg Gohan could at least still turn his head. So of course, just like with Gohan, any articulation at the legs is completely gone on Trunks. He's got stiff peg arm articulation, and the real one can pivot his arms in addition to moving them up and down, so take that, Bootleg. The missing leg articulation is pretty obvious on Bootleg Trunks, as you can still see the spots where they should be. Bootleg Trunks' feet are at least not as messy as Gohan's, but he's still got the plastic seam running down there, so they're not flat like they should be. These figures are both very lightweight and cheapy feeling. The cape does at least add a bit of weight though to Gohan, however Trunks, he's just a pile of crap. I mean, Gohan is too. He's just got a black cape on to try and pretend he's actually cool. Get out of here. We are the bead-eyed Gohan and Trunks. No one would want to spend a year with us in the hyperbolic time chamber because we're creeps. Well, it's like the coloring on the figures is okay for the most part, though there was an interesting cape color change. The eyes got beady and they lazed out on painting the backs, which are also screwed. They removed a fair amount of articulation, particularly they have no leg articulation, which makes them much crappier, which is also how they feel. 3. For a black cape, they can have 1. Gohan and Trunks have turned into stupid surprised weirdos, plus Gohan wants to join the dark side, but at least they are both Team 6-Star 2. This card leaves a lot to be desired. No name change, no silly text, and it seems they just slapped on whatever Dragon Ball Z stuff they happened to find first. 2. These are crappy mold copies that are lightweight and have had a bunch of mobility removed. 3. And the bootleg zones overall is 3! These figures are slightly amusing for being the crappy versions, but they don't have a whole lot else going for them.
I can't believe how much we have in common!
I know, Gohan! I just love staring into your beady eyes!
Me too, buddy! Trunks, you're just such a disappointment. I had to take a trip to the next dimension to get away from you, even on a Sunday.
I don't understand anything you just said, Dad, but that was mean! Gohan, I know you're wearing a black cape to try and be cool and all, but I'm not training with you anymore. Also, I love Goten more than you.
But Dad!
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. That really changes my mind, Gohan.
But what if I had gold hair instead of yellow and I didn't wear my cape?
I don't know what that means, Gohan. Is that like being Super Saiyan level 2?
Wait, there's a level beyond Super Saiyan? I didn't know that.
That's because you're stupid, Supreme Kai.
Even I knew about that. How come you don't know anything, Kaioshin?
Don't call me Kaioshin. I'm the Supreme Kai. I know everything about knowing nothing.
Oh yeah, you're very impressive, Kaioshin.
No! I hate you! You're not my real dad!
I sure hope not.
I suck! Kakarot!
Oh great, it's that stupid Broly. Well, Bootleg, Gohan, and Trunks can take care of that shit.
We're scared! Ah, I'll take care of this! Yeah! Yeah! Hercule Satan!
Wow, Mr. Satan can even take out stupid Broly. You two are the biggest disappointments in the universe. Oh, he's dead too.